how is it that real estate prices in Greenville and nationwide just keep going up? Like, how is that sustainable? I think people are stumped by this almost on a daily basis. I have a lot of different conversations with people who are thinking, well, what goes up should eventually come down, right? Like people are waiting and hoping for the next crash or the next entry point. What I try to remind folks is that there are three things driving real estate prices, and you spend the most of your time looking at and thinking about the first two, which are going to be supply and demand, all right? All kinds of factors, rates, population growth, all these things impact supply and demand. But the third thing is kind of quiet, but it has a lot to do with the price, and that is inflation. Perfect example. Think about your parents or your grandparents, someone who's owned a home for a long period of time and it's worth a lot more than what they paid for it. Did they buy it at a perfect point in the market cycle? If it was in the 70s and 80s, probably not. Not a great time for real estate in general. Did they get a really good deal? Was it an investment property? Well, most people don't buy investment grade properties to begin with. The reason that home is worth so much more today is because the dollars they borrowed or used to buy it are worth probably about half what they were back then. Inflation is a powerful force. Those who own assets get paid to wait and let it work for them. Those who don't pay the price. So just remember that if you're thinking about buying a home or making an investment, inflation is always happening in the background. For more real estate tips, hit the follow button.